A real vision and precognitive dream to solve the coming dark future. The darkness surrounding to destroy. A real story fairy tale. Lily sat on her bed, holding her phone when she came across information about 666. She read the details and thought, Mr. Jack resembles 666. I always see him as the Prince of Darkness in my dreams. The evil that comes in dreams says one day he will come in real life. Astrologer oftenly says a demon will come in real life, and Lily's life resemble that of Lord Sita in Hindu mythology. Is Mr. Jack resemble a Raybon, king of darkness in Ramayana? He started with his father's company, but had descended into spiritual rebellion and the perversion of divine order, because he hire people and make a game to replace all good people that will save Con community in war as predicted in vision. By his people for his advantage in business, also to cover up vision part that predict what he is doing is bad. His aim is huge drug business all over Kent Town for profit of his business. Despite his initial devotion to God of humanity, to Lord Buddha, Mr. Jack's insatiable appetite for worldly pleasure brought path of life of everyone, and led all to work in his drug big business for the huge profit of his company. Fueled by alliances with foreign powers in the Golden Triangle, across Kent Town and neighbouring countries which amassed enough wealth, the profit became the main cause of war. This led him astray from the path of righteousness. His accumulation of wealth and indulgence in numerous affairs symbolized his departure from the covenantal fidelity that characterized his father's rule. He employed dark powers, such as black magic, illegal hacking, and the emission of ray projects to track people's activities, or the prolonged emission of radioactive rays to trigger cancerous cells, all to extract information and eliminate his enemies. He profited immensely from the drug trade in Kent Town, a business that ultimately led to a war of violence and suffering. While he claimed to help the poor by buying their freedom to lead them down the right path of life, he only made them work to support his massive drug business. Those who don't want to work in drug, he made them invest in his high profitable company stock market that has a liquidity as drug business. This action diverged from God's will. He is in spiritual rebellion, opposing the divine gifts of the Almighty, much like he did with Lily. He began to worship foreign God to get sympathy of people and impress people, seeking to align his accumulation of wealth with through his business in Kent Town and those in the Golden Triangle. This created moral corruption and spiritual deception, marking a reign defined by greed. The nature of evil manifested in his obsession with wealth and women, leading to a twisted system where no one could buy or sell without his mark. He forced women to flirt with many men and controlled these men, coercing them to join his business. He engaged in illegal hacking with cloned SIM card, providing hacked phones to numerous men so they could secretly watch women without their knowledge. Later, giving the hacking phone to other person to expand his business. Very soon, so many human trafficker caught in Kent Town 1 year after the start of war. By manipulating and controlling people in this way, he formed a network of followers, using them to expand his operations. This created a system where no one could buy or sell without falling under his control. He spent nights with many foreign women, including the daughter of Han Community King, Princess Rachel, but never married. Though young, he might choose to marry in the future. He also flirts Miss Maria, alias Roji, which is a fake girl when Haya starts the war. He followed Asmodeus, the god of lust and corruption, seeking power by hiring expert wizards and wearing dark magical symbols. He destroyed his enemies through witchcraft, just as he had done to Mr. Brown, Mr. Harry, etc. His wizards learned spells through study rather than receiving divine gifts, using their knowledge to control demons that he sent to destroy his adversaries through fear and manipulation. Some of his wizards are from Mayong district in Assam, world's greatest darkness area. He also engaged in illegal hacking, breaching others' laptops and phones, asserting ownership over their properties by completely destroying their work. He also had a habit of keeping hidden camera in others' house to know what others are doing. His turning away from God led him to worship the goddess of the people, gaining immense wealth annually in return. His secretary, Mr. Suresh, and Mr. Burgett in Kent Town help him a lot, and also by his psychologists, Victory and Vaishali.